commentate in the old days.
Yeah, and you don't have to go that far back for them. They've had some great victories.
No. Yeah. Good luck. Good luck.
Recapture the glory days. Now, walking 3,000 miles, I think it's a pretty tough call. I think it's gruelling at the best of times. But imagine doing it in the searing heat of Africa whilst you're pulling a hand cart behind you containing all you need to carry with your food and your water.
25-year-old Christopher Stanfield from Ilkley embarked on the epic 4-month trek from Egypt to Somalia to raise funds for an African maternity hospital. He lost 3 stones in weight along the way and was jailed for suspected terrorism. Christopher is with us now, but obviously it must have been worthwhile in the end.
Yeah, it's been an experience that's changed my life for the better and hopefully many others.
So why didn't you use a camel to help you transport your goods?
Well, originally I did have a camel for my
Silly
Egypt.
question. Of course he started off with one.
That's my first port of call. No, I originally had a camel in Egypt. Unfortunately, due to a bit of bureaucratic issues, Sudan wouldn't let him in.
Why? What's wrong with the camel?
It's their main export is camels, and they thought me bringing a camel in would be an import and I would sell it. So it would have had been a lot of paperwork.
Now, look, that was the least of your problems, wasn't it? Because I just read that quite glibly. And then you were jailed for what? Twice?
Twice on consecutive days for suspected terrorism. I was picked up in Djibouti, and they just couldn't understand what I was doing as this guy just walking through the desert, and they took me and detained me for 2 days. It wasn't the best time I've ever had. I wasn't abused of any kind, but besides sort of a bit of mental mistreatment. But yeah.
I mean, I have to say, it probably is something they haven't seen before, is it? That kind of.
Yeah.
Because you set off pulling this hand cart, and the cause was actually an amazing one, and that's what you raised your money for. Tell us about that, because that's where you ended up.
Yeah, the finish point was Edna Addens Maternity Hospital. I discovered this hospital 2 years ago as part of a movement called Half the Sky, How to Change the World, which is basically a movement on promoting women's issues throughout the world. And this maternity hospital tackles one of the main ones being maternal death rate in this part of the world, also female circumcision.
Really important subjects.
These are the boots that you actually used? They lasted well, did they?
These were my boots, and they have lasted well. They're in good condition. And
Can we put them in the corner over there, please?
Honestly, well done. Tell us how much you raised.
Well, it's ongoing. I'm currently on around $10,000, which frankly isn't enough.
Right, no, absolutely not. And thank you very much, and it's a great cause. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Can't believe you didn't realise you had a camel.